Hello and shalom. I would like to thank you everyone for joining us in such a beautiful weather in this historical city. To our kickoff meeting. I'm glad that everyone could join us. We have a very international presence, which is very respectable. We have representatives from the United States, from Europe, from Israel, and no doubt we're all going to learn a lot about each other during this project. So the intention of this project is not to demolish the existing library, but provide a big expansion wing that would help increase the services provided there. As you see, the library is located in one of the most important political, cultural centers in Jerusalem, just between the Parliament, the Israel National Museum, and the Supreme Court. So constructing a new building in the vicinity of all these landmarks have a lot of weight and a lot of responsibility for the future character of Jerusalem. So just to introduce everyone, my name is Roy Moriel. I was chosen by the library to represent their interests and kind of mediate and manage the team. I would like also congratulate again Herzog and Demeron, the architectural team from Switzerland, for winning the international competition. No doubt you guys had a big challenge. I would like to welcome the executive architects, Amir Mann and Ami Shinai architects, the local architects that will help mediate all the local codes and different rules that are necessary in the construction process. Also, I would like to thank you, David Bloomberg, the representative of the National Gallery of Israel, for letting us use your spaces for all the meetings. I would like to introduce the contractor, Aaron Barnea. Hello, it's a pleasure to work with you guys. I heard you have a lot of construction background and a lot of success in previous projects. Also, James Madison Engineering, they're going to provide all the structural, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing services for this project. The architects are going to work with them in tandem. And thank you, John Raful, the Jerusalem Building Department representative. No doubt we're going to have a very intriguing collaboration to see how we can make a new building, but that would fit the sensational and cultural uniqueness of Jerusalem, a very old city, as you all know. So just in short about myself, my name is Roy Moore. I learned at Syracuse architecture and political science. Currently, I'm studying at Harrisburg University. I'm a candidate for master's for project management. I have a lot of work experience. I worked on several museum projects, public buildings, residential units in Germany and England. And my main goal is to pass all communications and requests made by the library to the rest of the team, so kind of their conceptual goals and wishes will be realized when we build the building. I would like to say a few words regarding the design firm, as they're one of the world's best architects. Pierre and Jacques, thank you again for participating as part of this project. Today they have an office consisting 120 people across several countries in the world. They have an office in Basel, in Munich, in London, in New York, and in San Francisco. It is not a shame also to say that the past decades they've produced some of the most interesting, innovative, and best architectural work in the world. I think one of the better evidence to prove such a case is in 2011 they have won the Pritzker Prize. The Pritzker, whoever doesn't know, is the Nobel Prize for Architecture. It's being given once a year to the best architects that influence practice and theory and so on. I would like to present just briefly some of their work. I'm sure you all know at least this project. They built the bird's nest in Beijing for the Olympics. This was an example of crazy innovation, as this stadium was made out of 5,000 unique steel pieces connected together, hence the nest name. Over here you have the Prada store in Tokyo. The idea of this store, its form basically, is to provide a very fresh, new-looking type of retail, which will change the experience of the shoppers. The people that buy the clothes have a very, very different space. Yeah. Lastly and briefly, there's the Tate Modern Museum in London, one of the better museums the world has to offer today. Herzog and de Meuron took an old power station and transformed it through the use of new materials and new spaces in order to kind of create a blend between the new and the old. I think this is one of the main reasons why they were chosen also to work in Jerusalem for the library, as they have very innovative approaches of how to combine old and new. This is the executive architects, the local Israeli Amir Mann and Amir Shinai architects. They have a lot of public building experience and residential projects in Israel, so no doubt their feedback will be relevant. This is again showing we already introduced David, Aaron, James, and John. Thank you all, and I'm really looking for a teamwork collaboration between all of us. No doubt we're all gonna enjoy your very high professionalism within your discipline. So just a brief overview of what is expected of the building. As you can see in this render, the idea is to kind of create transparent, unlike the existing building. This will allow the exterior and the interior to visually connect, hopefully to bring the public into the National Library, which is a very important move. We have the main reading room, which is definitely going to use the Israeli light, which we have most of it almost all year long, which will be great. And also a night render to kind of show how this void that exists at the moment between all these landmark buildings is going to suddenly become active and regenerated because of this building. So in terms of a program, there's going to be 360,000 new square footage of library space with a project of $150 million. No doubt it's going to give us a lot of leverage in terms of creativity, which is also always a problem in projects. So the new building is going to include new state-of-the-art reading rooms with latest technology. We all know that the existing building has problems because of its very solidness. It has Wi-Fi problems, etc. So the new building will already be adapted. New storage facilities housing over 5 million books, crucial to human heritage as they have a collection from the whole world. Conference spaces, auditorium, visitor centers, study spaces, classrooms, conservation labs for book preservations, parking lot, offices. So tasks for our meeting next week. I would like all of you to check your schedules and have a permanent time so we can have constant weekly meetings in order to kind of enhance the efficiency in communications. In order to kind of kickstart the process, the architects by next week should provide a initial schedule of deliveries and scope, starting the schematic design, as well as a budget summary requested for that phase. The engineers, the contractors, you guys are going to kick in as soon as the schematic design will be done. As for the building department, we'll see you in a month after we formalize our concept. So by our next meeting, I'm going to create all the necessarily sharing software, Google Docs, email addresses, etc. so we can all be on the same page. And the last request, every week meeting, I would like for you to prepare agendas, what has been done, what you need to do, and what are the problems and currently stuck, so we can all help you solve this issue and put the process forward. Thank you very much. We talked a lot today. I hope everyone does their homework, and I look forward to seeing you in the next meeting. Good luck to all of us, and let's hope for a productive, efficient project. Thank you very much, and we'll be in touch. Bye-bye.